Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So we're going to be playing Castle Erebban and looking at why my opinion on this game mode has totally changed. Let's go. Now the reason I decided to give Arban another go is because my friend Chirag Gaming absolutely loves this mode for farming his weekly gems. So I'll pop his channel up on the screen now. You can give him a follow there. And yeah, I decided to give this a go and see what the fuss is about because he absolutely loves this. Now I first started playing this again last week and I did a lot of runs solo and then a couple of runs with Chirag as well. His in-game name is Xeon. A few people will know him from other videos of mine that he's been in. And yeah, I decided to give it a go solo and I was like, I want to see how quickly I can farm my weekly gems from this, because Abyssal Verge, I generally only do that in a party, so sometimes I'm having to wait on other people to be in game. And I do find that sometimes you can spend quite a long time in each run and not get much reward from it. So I wanted to see if there was going to be any difference with Castle Erebban and if this is more beneficial in getting your gems faster. So for this, you're obviously given a map similar to the ones at Castle Sarenga, and then you have to run through the castle and open as many chests as possible. Now you can see on the left hand tool tab, it says open chests within the time limit. So at the top of the screen, you can see my time limit is there and it counts down, but it does go up if you gain a chest that has extra time boost in there as well. Now, ideally, we want to get to danger level 8. This will give us the most amount of gems. And basically, we'll also get a bonus chest drop once we get to danger level 6 as well. That chest will drop randomly on the map, but it will give you an allocation of where, or an idea of whereabouts it is on the map as well. So it will come up with the chest logo on the map and with a little arrow pointing to it on the screen, as you'll see in a moment. There we go. So you can see the final chest is here. It's this big purple one. We're not going to open that yet, but I know exactly where it's located so that I can open it as we get towards the end. Now that final chest, it is the only chest that can be opened once the boss spawns. So once the boss is chasing you, you can actually still open that final chest, but you cannot open any of these other smaller chests. So I want to get to danger level 8, as I mentioned. This will give us 8 gems as our reward if we manage to escape. But if we fail our escape, we still actually get 6 gems, which I will show you as well in this video. Now let's just touch on a few observations that I've made between Abyssal Verge and Erebban. The first one is loot. So with Abyssal Verge, I do find that generally gives me more loot. My inventory is full after pretty much every single run of that, whereas with Erebban, I can do 2 or 3 runs before my inventory is full. However, with Erebban, when it comes to Monstrous Essence, I do find this comes out on top. So I'm farming my Monstrous Essence a lot faster with Erebban, probably because the runs are taking less time than Abyssal Verge. So generally, if it comes to time, for me, Erebban is the faster one to run. It's faster for my weekly gems and it's faster for my Monstrous Essence. However, if you're maybe new to Diablo Immortal, you might find that Abyssal Verge is better for you because you're going to gain more scrap material for upgrading your legendary items. So as you just noticed, we opened the final chest and we're now running to escape from Erebban. One downside to this is that this bug sometimes happens with the door where you cannot actually open it even when your character is standing still, so that is a little bit frustrating. And you do also have to dodge those mobs. They can actually do quite a lot of damage, I've noticed, and it's not fun dying in the last few moments of actually escaping the castle. Now you can see on the mini map where the boss is as well, but we have managed to escape successfully and we've gained some loot here as well as Abyssal Essence, which we'll be able to hand into Rayek when we manage to gain 10 of those in total. So I've also gained a legendary item here and we're going to head now into an unsuccessful run to see exactly what happens when you don't manage to escape. So for this, I've got a little bit of time left on the clock. I'm only going to go up to danger level 7 because I didn't really have enough time to run around to open more chests. And I really wanted to show you guys exactly what a failed attempt looks like as well. So we're just going to open these last couple of chests and we are at danger level 7. We got to danger level 8 there in the last moment before opening the final chest. So if we manage to escape, we will gain 8 gems. However, a failed attempt should give us 6 gems. So I'm basically just going to hold back here, kill some of the mobs and let the boss come along and kill me. So that's what the boss looks like for anyone that was interested. Basically looks a little bit like Diablo. And I'm just going to let him kill me. I don't know why it's taking me so long. There we go. So I've died and you see the only option here is to exit. You don't have the revive option like you do in Abyssal Verge. So let's see what we gain. So even though the escape has failed, we managed to complete that in 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And we actually still gained 6 gems from that. So that's not totally awful. And again, we've still got our loot here to pick up as well. So this is what a failed attempt at the Abyssal Verge looks like, and you can see in 3 minutes 15 seconds I only managed to get up to 4 gems. However, in the 3 minute 30-second run and the 3 minute 18-second run, even though that failed in Erebban, I actually gained more gems from it. So this is part of the reason why I've started farming Erebban instead of Abyssal Verge. Obviously, Abyssal Verge is great to do in a party, as I said at the start. However, if you are playing on your own, I personally find that Arban is the more beneficial one. You're getting your monstrous essence faster and you're farming your 8 gems per run a lot quicker as well. So that is it from me today. Let me know which you prefer. Do you prefer Arban or do you prefer Abyssal Verge? And for now, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.